Here's a personal manifestation story that may be helpful. I know that no matter what it is that I'm trying to learn, a story is very helpful for me. Like, for instance, I'm a real estate investor, so I want to hear stories of what other people have done in their real estate, and so that I can see, what it is, the process is. So here's a story from my own experience as a real estate investor. So I was out buying and selling houses, and there's one particular one I bought and actually moved into and fixed it up, did the painting and all that. I didn't do it. I had other people do it, but I was just there. So we sold the house, it was sold pretty quick. So now I've got to move. And this is the reason I don't like to move into the properties that I'm buying. And most of the lenders don't want you to do that anyway. But so now in this case, I'm looking for a place. So I find a place. It just kind of shows up. This other investor says, "Hey, I've got this. I'll do a lease option with you on it." So I move into that. And so like a month or maybe a month and a half into that, I find out, well, she doesn't really have these. They're kind of in foreclosure or something. And then I'm getting an eviction notice and going to court, having to answer that and go to court and all this. And so I'm thinking, all right, well, I guess I need to find a new place. And so first off, I want to go back and point out that from the first house to the second house just showed up. In other words, I didn't really go looking for it. I got a phone call or something. And so I said, yeah, I like this. This makes sense. So then, of course, that did not work out. And I made some kind of arrangement with the attorney that was handling that. And looking back, I could have done a lot better than I did. But, hey, I learned. And in the meantime, another place shows up. How did it show up? I got a phone call. As a matter of fact, I got a phone call from another investor that said, "Hey, you might want to go look at this house and buy that one." And I said, well, it just so happens I need one, and this kind of fits what I'm looking for almost exactly. And so went and looked at that, and I did that deal. And I said, yes, that makes sense. Let's do that. So then moved there in that place and lived there for about 10 years. And so the point of all that is, if you just kind of let go and expect things to happen, they'll happen. But if you start looking for them and are paying more attention to what you don't have, then you're going to get more of what you don't have, and you'll be, out on the street if you're looking for a house. So what I'm saying is kick back, relax, look, put your prayer out there, put it out there that this is what you'd like, be as specific as you can, but then drop the whole thing. Just drop it. Just let it go. And that gives the universe free rein to deliver all and anything that you might wish.